Arbor Meadows versus Karen Contreras Hernandez.
Printing for the plate.
I think there she is. All right. Your name?
Karen Contreras Hernandez.
All right. Where are we on this case?
This is a termination of tenancy matter based on the failure to maintain the residence.
All right.
All right, let's pause here. A termination of tenancy means the landlord is trying to end the lease, often for serious violations, like property neglect. But wait, this case just got complicated. The tenant's overseas, ... and in uniform.
Attorney Landman did indicate that she had said that. We don't have any proof of that other than her statements, but I'm not.
I can look in her background. I also saw some uniform and military paraphernalia at the last hearing, and I'm going to tell you, she's overseas.
I'll take her word.
All right. I mean, I'm not going to even.
Notice how the judge is taking her military service seriously, like very seriously. He's basically saying, if you're serving overseas, I'm not booting you out, period. This is rare judicial empathy in action. What would you do in his position?
Pardon?
The trailer, just assorted things need to be relocated.
Okay, and my understanding, I think the gentleman that was here the last time, was that Mr. Contreras, ma'am?
Correct. My husband.
Okay. He had indicated that they were basically waiting for her to come back stateside. That's my understanding.
Correct.
And when is that anticipated to occur, ma'am?
Okay, so I should be back. I want to say within like a month, maybe a little bit longer. But
All
that's
right.
now.
All right.
I don't have an exact date.
Pardon?
I don't have an exact date.
Gotcha. Yeah, I understand. So, although there's the condition that's there, is anything regarding that condition a significant health hazard or life-threatening in any way?
No.
All right, because I stated this to Mr. Landman, I am not going to, unless forced, issue a judgment against military personnel that's overseas serving. It's just not going to happen. I think I made that clear.
Boom. That's a gavel drop without even raising the gavel. The judge just told the landlord's attorney, find another judge if you want to evict a soldier. You don't hear that every day in court.
What I'm going to suggest, if she's anticipating being back, then you're going to, I'm going to say put it out a month. Let her get back, or at least a month, and let her get back and then assess the situation and try to figure out what to do.
That's understandable, Your Honor.
All right. All right. And what branch did you say you were in?
Army.
Oh, that's right. So maybe I'll change my mind. No, I'm kidding. All right. Why don't you give me a date about 35 plus days out, please?
August 15th at 3 p.m.
All right.
And now,
I'm going to
case
adjourn
number
this
2.
to August
But keep
15th,
watching, this one's about relocation, surprise rent bills, and no
at
signed
3
leases.
p.m.
A totally
Okay.
different battlefield.
And this will be an in-person, correct?
This will be an in-person hearing. If for whatever reason you're not back, then what you can do is you can sign in, or somebody can let us know that you're not coming back at that particular point in time, and we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, thank you very much for your service. Do appreciate it. It's because of people like you that I get to do what I get to do every day, and I'm grateful, always. All right? Take care and please be safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Court does call the case of Beagle Properties versus Carlos Hicks.
Printing for the plate.
How you doing? What's your name?
Carlos Hicks.
All right. And what are we here on? We are here on a...
Defendant's motion to set aside the default judgment, Your Honor.
All right. And what's your basis, sir?
Huh?
What's your basis? So why do you want this judgment set aside?
Because literally just got relocated to a condemned spot.
Say that again, please.
I got relocated to a condemned.
Okay. So we back up. You were at Arbor 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then they relocated you
to the
villas
townhouses
across the street.
And that's even worse. I haven't had no hot water in since 2 months, 3 months.
Okay. And so did you sign a new lease with them?
I never signed a new lease. I still have the old lease from last apartment I was in before they relocated.
Okay. So the only lease you have is the Arbor One lease.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Mr. Hicks, when they moved you to the villas over across, right? To your understanding, what was the arrangement of what your tenancy would be?
When they moved me, I was still active going to a court with y'all before. So I was still active in court with y'all. So when they relocate me, I was still active going to court with y'all. So I still got another court date with y'all.
August. And that was when they were before me, and I was telling them they needed to relocate people.
Yes.
And so then they moved you over there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you sign anything saying that you were going to pay rent?
No, I never signed nothing. They just said you getting a relocation. They gave me my keys and told me my apartment, and I was moved in, and they moved me in. I don't have no lease or nothing like that.
So I'll hear from you in a second, Skin, but
and then they only want $800, and I've been living there for like 3 months, so the math don't add up. They only want $800, and I've been there for like 3 months, and the math don't even add up.
No, so I hear you kind of on that. They took a judgment for 1909.
Okay, so here's the mess. No lease, no clear rent agreement, and yet a $1,909 judgment. If you're scratching your head, you're not alone. The judge is too.
No, but obviously he's still going to be obligated to pay rent if he's moved to another property. If he's not, he can't just live there for free. And the fact that he has moved over to the other side was because of the repairs that needed to be made to the 14A side.
I got you, but so when he didn't appear on June 27th, hold on a second. Somebody came up with a figure for the judgment of 1909.69. So if he didn't sign anything, or there wasn't some other type of agreement, I'm trying to figure out where that number came from.
It was the rental obligation that he would have been under if he was still in other property. So he's moved over to the new property. He still has to pay rent.
Okay. So they took what his rental amount was when he was over at Arbor One, and that's what he was supposed to pay.
So
that's my understanding.
Yes, go ahead.
So, Brent's other counsel, I'm sorry, I forget, Mr. Ingram, and I just had a conversation regarding Ms. McGuire's case, and it sounds like Mr. Hicks' case is in the same posture, Your Honor. It was supposed to have been filed in 14B and not 14A if they're residing in the villas, and it's a non-payment of rent case for the villas. Mr. Ingram agreed to transfer. We agreed that they would transfer the case.
That's a good.
But I don't think I mean, I understand this is a motion to set aside the judgment, but I don't think that case should have been filed here.
I would agree.
I don't disagree.
Are you talking about this case now?
Oh, hold on. Don't talk, you're winning. Okay.
And I apologize to Mr. Hicks. He tried to talk to me when I was speaking with Ms. McGuire, and I didn't get a chance to get it. And Judge Washington has several of these cases before her next week regarding the same issue.
So here's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to grant the motion to set aside the case because venue was improper. This case is to be transferred to 14B. All costs associated with that transfer of the case will be borne by the plaintiff. All right. So just so that you understand, case
Transfer of the
doesn't
case will be
disappear.
borne by the
They
plaintiff.
file all the
Translation,
paperwork and do
landlords,
everything. It's just
gotta
gonna
pay
be
to
heard
fix
at
their own legal
14B.
mistake,
Okay.
filing in the
All
wrong
right.
court. That'll
Okay.
cost you.
Okay.
Have
Good
you ever
luck to
seen
you.
a tenant win by saying less?
And you did a
Mr.
good
Hicks
job
played
being
it
quiet
cool,
when you
and
were
it
a
worked.
kid.